let's hop into game over here. Game number 3, guys, the final one. I didn't actually get to see what league this was. We normally try to have a mix-up of the leagues, but we just choose the most entertaining, exciting, or interesting games each week. So, spawning up here in the top left-hand side, it is Captain Porn Sauce. Some people like to say, porn, like own. I like to just stick with porn, Porn. Fucking porned, man. And spawning down here in the bottom right-hand side, it is Mustard Tiger. Now I'm just imagining a tiger lathered in mustard. For some reason I'm imagining the only people I can imagine doing that is like the dudes from the Hangover movie, lathering it in mustard. Now I'm imagining a tiger mauling a bunch of drunk dudes. Yeah, cool. So anyway, Mustard Tiger's going to go for a nice fast expand. Captain Porn Sauce going to be going for a barracks with a gas first. And this is going to be, of course, Paladino Terminal. As some people call it, Palashito Terminal, because people don't like short rush distances in StarCraft because we're whiny bitches who can't adapt to different circumstances. And when I say we, I mean me. Of course, tonight's movie, guys, is Brokeback Mining Station, followed by Night of the Zerg 4. Man, how many of those Night of the Zerg movies will they make? Jesus. That's basically like the Resident Evil of StarCraft. Yeah. It's just like, cool, there's a chick killing some zombies. Go Mila. And then it's just like, okay, this is the 7th one. I'm bored now. Oh, she can fly. She fucking like resurrects herself. Oh, she shoots rockets out of her hands. Okay, you guys really need to like reset this story at some point. I'm sure there's like 6 people like, those were the best movies ever. The Resident Evil movies were fucking amazing, Pig. Fuck you. It's like, no, they were kind of bad, guys. They were. I don't think any of them were actually even vaguely good, right? I can't even remember. They're just like those popcorn movies with stuff getting killed, where you're like, yeah, this is like acceptable to use some time, and that's about it. Yeah, guys. So today's challenge is 1 gas per base is all you're allowed to take. You got to cut down those vespene emissions, protect the ozone layer, stop global warming, some shit like that. Of course, next week's topic for you guys who want to send in replays, guys, if you've just tuned in, is fucking, I can't remember what I called it. Tag your territory. That's it. Tag your territory, where you've got to bring a worker and use their spray paint on the ground in front of all of your attacks. So whenever you go for any attack, you always need to bring a worker and fucking tag the ground in front of it. I just want to see people using that more, because the spray paint on the worker is seriously like the coolest thing. Like I used it like every day, like the week it came out, and now I just forget about it a lot of the time. So yeah, I just want to see your most nail-biting close games where you are running around putting fucking spray paint BM in front of your opponent before you attack, and seeing what goes on with that. Baneling Nest is on the way, and quite a lot of Zerglings. Captain Porn Sauce here is microing pretty well. This Reaper's being what I generously like to call a bag of dicks, where he's just being super fucking annoying. And Mustard Tiger Zerglings getting shot down. They feel a little bit impotent. If you've ever imagined what it's like to be a slow Zergling versus a Reaper, it's kind of like being a 4-foot tall person playing one-on-one basketball against a fucking 8-foot tall NBA player. It's not fun. Like the dude's just dribbling around you in circles. He's like fucking bouncing the ball off your face. Like that's essentially what Reaper versus slow Zergling is. It's not the funnest thing to deal with. Of course, Mustard Tiger's got a few queens up now. He's got Zergling speed, so now he's an equally fast, yet still 4-foot tall and low muscle version of the Reaper. Especially since there's Hellions there now. Ooh, Zergling's gonna try and yeah, that's a good choice to pull back. They'll get roasted in this choke point. Captain Porn Sauce looking for a little bit more damage. Wants to be a frustrating guy. Wants to make sure there's no all-in coming. Wants to see what's going on, because behind this does have a Raven on the way, but a Raven's not too strong versus all-in. So Captain Porn Sauce has got to be worried, looking for any roaches coming out. We'll have to swap into Cyclones very quickly if that's the case. There is a Roach Horn up, but Mustard Tiger's economy is not very high. Mustard Tiger's really feeling the pressure from these Hellions getting here so early. And massing Zerglings really wants to get us around. He's going to go for it. No, he's not going to go for it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Ooh, nice Reaper bombing the Queens, but the Zerglings are on top of the Hellions. Those Hellions, oh my god, they turned around into the surround. Oh, see your death. And that entire force of Hellion Reaper is going to go down. Great defense by Mustard Tiger. Now, Mustard Tiger sacrificed a lot of drones, you know, indirectly by building so many Zerglings. So Mustard Tiger's got to get a little bit more damage done here. It looks like Mustard Tiger is our submitter of the replay, guys, by the way. Still only on 1 gas here. And taking a 2nd gas on the natural. So, yeah. Mustard Tiger going to try and preserve that economy. Ooh. Okay. Baneling's hidden in the smoke there. Yeah, Captain Pornsauce has no idea. Does put down a depot. That's going to force the Banelings to, like, blow up on it, probably. More and more Zerglings coming across. What have we got out here? 3 Hellions, 2 more on the way. That's not a lot of Hellions right now. Oh, he has no idea. Captain Pornsauce is going to have to do the double auto turret. Only has enough for 1 right now. It's time. Mustard Tiger's going to go for it. Those Zerglings. Oh man. Oh no, they're trying to go in there. But oh, the auto turret goes down. And okay, the auto turret, he does just evade it. He runs away, doesn't let it get its full use. Hellion Micro is good so far, but there's still Banelings alive, there's still Zerglings alive. Oh, he runs up the ramp and corners himself. The Zerglings and Banelings actually not finding the damage they wanted to. There we go. Gets a bunch of juicy SCV kills. 11 workers. Maybe not enough though, as it's still equal workers and of course with mules as well. When we see a few more mules drop down, we should see Pornsauce at a much higher economy. Auto turret, I believe, does kill an Overlord. So, yeah, just barely does kill an Overlord. Auto turret does go down, take that out. And, oh, man, Pornsauce is going for a 3rd at the same... Actually, faster than Mustard Tigers. Mustard Tiger has to do something sick right now. Because back at home, Pornsauce has already got Yamato Cannon upgraded without having a battle cruiser out. I'm a little bit confused. 3 barracks and a factory, but no BC. I guess after that attack has just decided, fuck it, let's just get lots of ground units out. But with all these roaches out, Mustard Sauce might actually be okay. A couple of Ravens coming in here on the north side. Mustard Tiger wants to try and defend. That's a lot of Hellbats. There's not that many roaches right now. Mustard Tiger's queen is trying to get on out of there. Another queen caught in the open. Oh, she's going to go down for sure. The auto turrets are wasted though. That's a good bait out there from Mustard. Mustard's 3rd is super exposed though. Mustard's got to come up to defend. The roaches, the queens are going to rotate up there. I don't think they're going to be in time though. That hatchery is taking a massive amount of damage. It's getting very, very low. Here he goes. He comes in from behind. The Hellbats are going to turn around. They're not going to focus the hatchery. It is going to be roaches, queens versus Hellbats here. Good micro from Mustard Tiger, back and forth. And an auto turret does go down as well. And oh man, that Hellbat splash is brutal. Where is the transfuse? The queens were a little bit busy focusing down the Ravens, so they weren't able to focus down those transfuses. But there we go. Captain Pornsauce actually just walks back through to his death. So Mustard Tiger takes a couple of kills there. But behind this, Pornsauce getting a planetary in the 3rd, getting out Marines with Stim. Still hasn't made a battle cruiser, and that's triggering me fucking hard right now, man. Come on. Build the battle cruiser. Oh, come on. Zerglings are going to come in from this side. Marines, Marauders, and Hellbats, though, more than a match for this. Hellbats are pretty good meat shield, even against roaches. These roaches don't have, like, roach speed. There aren't really any ravages. The thing is, though... Oh, it's not finished yet. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. He's going to have to move up to defend. Pornsauce really wants Hellbats, but they're still in Hellion form. And, oh, that's taking a lot of damage, but there we go. With the Stim, Bio, and Hellions, he's going to be able to start holding this off. Probably wants to fall back behind that planetary fortress since these Marines do not have combat shields. Oh, but he's actually not. And the roaches are going to take a decent little trade here. Behind this, the economy for Mustard Tiger is still more stunted than a pygmy possum right now. This is a fucking very small economy, man. I mean, I said cut down on vespene emissions. I didn't say don't have any minerals, but unfortunately, Mustard Tiger's just been under the gun, under pressure on this tiny map all game long. And as a result, Captain Pornsauce is mining up all the minerals, building that big juicy economy, polluting like a motherfracker. Look at all that smoke coming out of there. That there is disgusting. This is just, I don't give a shit, man. I'm a dirty Terran. We're going to destroy the world. Look at that. He's taking even more gas. Oh, disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Still hasn't built a battle cruiser either. Oh, there we go. Battle cruiser. Actually, it is finally on the way. The first BC is going to be coming out in the near future. I don't even think there's anything that shoots up. There's 20 roaches and 5 queens. Mustard Tiger. Ah, man. Mustard Tiger's going to have like one big roach push with +1 and roach speed, and that is about it. I don't think he's going to have much else besides that. Luckily, a BC doesn't really do a lot against ground units. And since he's spending so much money on all that, his marine count isn't great, and he doesn't have medevacs. So no constant marine marauder production. A battle cruiser that doesn't really do a lot of damage versus roaches. Like, what does it do? It does 8 damage a shot. And these roaches, I mean, they're not going to have carapace, but they do have an armor. So that helps a little bit. Nice little expeditionary force up here. Of course, they're very quickly going to realize their Terran commander was a douchebag. Sent them off to die, man. Baneling speed's on the way as well. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Mustard Tiger. I don't know about this one, man. I don't know about this one. So where's that BC? Where's the teleport harass? I think Captain Pornsource needs to watch a little bit more of Nathanius's stream. Nathanius's BC would be down here right now, focus firing drones, tearing it apart. He would have kept those ravens around. He would have been dropping Tourette syndrome all over the place. Like, he would have been going hardcore. Harass, harass, harass. Ravages are on the way. Oh, I love when Ravages hit BCs or carriers. It almost never happens, but when it does happen, it looks so sick. I think we saw like Nurtrio at Katowice like take down 1 or 2 carriers just with corrosive bile fungal or something like that, and that was actually really cool. Alright, it's time. Pornsource, with the 1 of every unit build, has left the Widow Mines behind, but he's got Cyclones, Marines, Marauders, Battlecruisers, and now Medivacs as well. Up against a Zerg who does the Zerg thing where he just builds roaches all game, because that's what you do if you're Zerg. He's going to come in the moment that the army moves across. Pornsource caught out on the map. Oh, the planetary goes down so quickly. The army turns around here. It's going to try and come back, but he's already going to have lost the economy. A Yamato cannon takes out a single Ravager there. Oh no, Mustard Tiger's gonna surround himself, but the corrosive bile was pretty sick. The battle cruisers teleport on top of the army. That's sick. Mustard Tiger's just gonna try and get as much damage done as possible, and might actually be able to get ahead in economy for the first time this game. Is trying to focus down the orbital with the corrosive biles. A little bit of an odd decision there, and oh god, if that doesn't lift, Pornsource, lift it, Pornsource! Oh my god. Mustard Tiger just does so much damage with this roach attack. Pornsource caught way out of position. The roach is going to try and run back through. See your death, see your death, see your death. Every single roach will go down. No one's getting home. Yeah, nope, that last one could have got home. Decided not to. At the same time, though, Drop took out the 3rd base. Ooh, barely gets out of there. Nice double drop on the counter for Pornsource. Mustard Tiger luckily has a 4th base and has never had a really great drone count, so can just transfer workers over to this other 3rd, aka 4th base, and should actually be okay. The problem is, what is going to counter the battle cruisers? And I think we have an answer from Mustard Tiger. It's queens and more queens, and maybe then a few more queens. He's building queens 4 at a time. Already has 8 of them out. It's going to be queens versus battlecruiser bio here. There's not many roaches out though, and that does worry me for Mustard Tiger a little bit. These ground units can smash through the queens pretty fast. Of course, there is 1-1 upgrades for the bio. There's only plus, oh no, there's 1-1 done now for Zerg as well. And Nidus is going down at the same time. Mustard Tiger here really needs more roaches to deal with this. Here we go. The battlecruiser is going to come forward. They've got their Yamato cannons ready. Goodbye. 1 queen goes down. Another queen is going to get Yamato. Jesus, that goes a long way. Marines, Marauders, Cyclones, and BC is going to come in. This base is so important. Mustard Tiger hasn't rebuilt the base on the other side just yet. Oh, no. There's just too many lasers and guns, man. Zerg only get claws and needles. Go, throw your needles. The queens are just throwing their sewing needles into that giant fucking armored mechanical battle cruiser. Apparently, it's going to die to it because, you know, grandma's needles are very sharp. If you've ever seen your grandma knitting, you know that shit can hurt. You go up and you try to knit, you will cut your fingers. It's pretty nasty. What are they actually called? Acid spines. Oh, apparently they're covered in acid. Okay, I guess acid should pierce armor, so that kind of makes sense. A whole lot of queens just hanging out in the main at the same time. And we've got a Hydroden on the way here, so Mustard Tiger going to try and go for those Hydralisks. And Captain Pornsource got a drop going out on the north side of the map. We got Zerglings up there. Ooh, queens for the intercept, queens for the intercept. They're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. Oh my god, acid needles. Fucking acid needles, boys and girls. And that's exactly how it works. Only Marines, a Cyclone, and 2 BCs left. Not a lot of economy left for Pornsource. Pornsource, so low on workers. Oh, catch all these Zerglings for free. Yeah, Mustard Tiger's going to have to back off. Has 14 roaches that have just popped. Ooh, a stim. I don't think there's any medevacs to heal that. The queens, if they transfuse and fight this, I think they can take it on. The queens here looking good. They're going to start just picking away at these BCs. Pornsource going to pull back to the 2 Widow Mines. Meanwhile, this single Marine and Marauder just trapped down here. Probably pretty happy to be in the safest spot on this map right now. That's going to be the last place the Zerg come to kill. Of course, they will eventually get hungry and the Marauder will eat the Marine. But up until that point, I'm sure they'll have fun. Maybe they have a deck of cards, play some games, fill their time that way. Main base is going to lift down for Pawn Source. Mustard Tiger here, spreading creep into the Terran's base. Has a new third up, has the fourth back up, is looking all right on that economy front. And here we go, the last big battle's going to come in. Pawn Source moves in, a couple of Yamatos go down, the Widow Mines fire on the Roaches. The Queen's doing okay, but the Roaches starting to fall apart. No transfuses coming out of Mustard Tiger just yet. Oh no, these Queens getting focused down, the Roaches getting focused down. Mustard Tiger, oh no, finally starts landing transfuses, but it's a bit too little too late with only 2 Roaches and 3 Queens left. I think Captain Pawn Source is actually going to be able to retake this base. The damage output from the Marine Marauder Cyclone BC just a little bit too much. What do we got in the production tab? We've got Queens, we've got +2, we've got the Hydra upgrade. So we'll be able to build Hydras, but where's that economy at? Mustard Tiger has got way too many drones idling right now. Is starting to send those down to those new bases. Is going to start transferring. There we go. It's going to get that economy back on point. And really has to be, I guess, a little bit worried, even though it's just a 2 battlecruiser hit squad here. If they can pick off a few workers, Pawn Source with the triple mule or double mule dropping does always have a chance of getting back in this game. The ground army as well is going to venture on creep. Now that's a risky maneuver. The battlecruisers are coming in. The Queen's starting to corner them. There we go. BCs make a tactical jump. Get on out of there. Captain Pawn Source cornering himself once again though. Oh no, these units are so important. They can't be caught out here. You got to get out of there, man. Pawn Source, you crazy kid. Yeah, smart man does go home. He's going to be building another battle cruiser, more Marines, more Marauders, and Medevacs. With Hydras and +2 range on the way as well as a lot more Queens, though. I think Mustard Tiger's force might actually be able to go toe-to-toe. If you've got Queens in front, Hydras behind him, that's pretty sick. And here we go. This Cyclone here, it's having a bit of an identity crisis. It's like, oh, what the fuck? Where did everyone else go? And then it has, like, just pop up on its heads-up display. Oh, the commander's ordered you to run into the Zerg base alone and focus down building spore crawlers and drones. He knows it's a one-way trip. I'm not sure if there's a pilot inside a Cyclone. If there is, he's very unhappy because he just got torn to shit. Battle cruisers, Marines, Marauders, Queens over here. The Zerglings spot those guys. They're probably like looking at them a little bit hungrily like, fuck man, I would love to munch on that Marine and Marauder. Love to just eat my way through that armor. Captain Pawn Source sees the Zerglings. I don't know if the Zerglings spotted the Medevacs though. Going to be interesting to see if either player reacts. That double drop coming down could always stim in on the south side and try to take out some economy. We'll have to see. Yeah, it looks like it's going to drop right there. How many Queens have we got out? We've got 11 Queens, 3 more in the way, 3 more Hydras on the way as well. And Pawn Source going to come in here. He's going to start trying to drop. Ooh, lots of Queens though, and more Queens popping out in the main base as well. Queens take forever to die, and he's actually focus firing the Medevacs. Wow, good focus fire from Mustard Tiger. He's going to be bringing back his whole army, and the Marine Marauder trying to focus down the lair there for a moment. This last Medevac is going to go down. He's going to get the Hydralisk Den, but what a big sacrifice. Only getting a couple Queens and a Hydralisk Den for 2 full Medevacs. Not a good trade for Pawn Source. Pawn Source, though, is up in economy. Pawn Source is rebuilt up to 33 SCVs, is still mining off 2 bases super healthily. And now with 3 BCs, a tank, a small Bioforce, and a couple of mines, looks like Pawn Source wants to push across the map, wants to make some pawn, wants to make some source, greedily fucking polluting the map. But Mustard Tiger is going to say no. This is our Enviro Warrior down here. It's a fucking vegan Zerg. He's the guy who's got a random drone. Look at this. He's trying to, like, protest. He's got a single drone with a bit of vespene geyser. It's a guy in the protest who throws, like, the petrol on your opponent's face, just, like, throws, like, a can of gas. It's like, you see what you're polluting our world for? It's for this fucking useless green substance that builds all the important units that win us games. The battlecruisers are going to just get in there, take out a few spores. They're going to teleport back to the army, and massive Widow Mine hits on those Banelings. Instant rewind. We've got to watch that one more time. Oh, look at these Banelings. Here we go. Oh. Youch. Every Zerg's last nightmare. And there we go, Marine Marauder tanks and BCs over here. And oh my god, this BC at the front goes down. The tanks are doing work though, the Roaches are disappearing. The Hydras are going down as well. These Queens are very meaty, but they don't deal that much damage. And it's just Queens versus Bio right now. Mustard Source looks like he might be overwhelmed. He's got a lot of money in the bank. 15, 16 roaches, 10 zerglings. I think, did the battlecruisers die? There's only this one BC with 10 hit points left. It's got 18 kills. These queens, though, they've got, like, no kills. One or two of them have 1 or 2 kills. One of them has 3 kills. Queen's not that good at killing stuff, just very good at surviving for a long time. But this position's getting really nasty. All of that creep is getting pushed back. The roaches are trying to rejoin. Mustard Tiger right now is up against the fence. But with these 2 fresh bases mining against a mined out base and a mining out base, I think Mustard Tiger just needs to buy more time. Keep building these roaches. Keep building these units. Queens are going to move out, spread a bit of creep towards the opponent. Those queens in a very dicey position. Oh, if that Marine Marauder stimmed on them, they would have been destroyed. But dancing with death is Mustard Tiger. Wants to respread creep. It is a tumor. And roaches, banelings, zerglings. I think it's time. Mustard Tiger wants to go for it. The roaches are going to run on in here. And run away. Okay, I got a little bit excited there for no reason. This Marine Marauder trying to work their way out of there. Mustard Tiger can see that. Just going to split off a couple zerglings. Make sure this base isn't being mined from. He's going to see that it's still empty even after all this time. Pawn Source has a great spread here. The creep is finally starting to recede. Unfortunately, this one tumor behind his army is keeping that creep on top of him. Does focus down these changelings. The imposter Marines just casually trying to walk into the army. But Pawn Source is on point right now. A couple of Zerglings are working their way in for a counterattack at the same time as this. Going to see if they get anything done. Looks like they will be taken out by Widow Mines. Banelings, Roaches, and Queens are coming in. Oh my god, these Roaches getting smashed by the tanks. But a lot of the Marines and Marauders are going down. Is it going to be enough for the Zerg player? I don't know if it is. No transfuses landing once again, unfortunately. But all the medevacs are focused down. Oh no, Mustard Tiger. Mustard Tiger. Oh, Zerglings are doing a little bit of damage over there. They've killed some SCVs. It's up to 60 SCVs have been killed, as opposed to only 6 drones this game. Marines and Marauders are going to come in and focus down this base. We've got more roaches coming out. Mustard Tiger is going to tap out. Eco Warrior, unfortunately, not quite able to make it work with those queens there. And Captain Pawn Source dishes up his favorite dish, Pawn Sauce a la mou, and it is fucking beautiful. GG. Thank you very much, guys, for submitting your replays today. That's going to be all for today's ICYFAR. Thank you for helping protect the ozone layer. It's always fun to play a challenge and just kind of have like a different, it's just like a different way of playing the game. It just puts you in a different mode of trying it out. So guys, do send in replays for next week's topic. It's going to be on the normal day next week, even though I'm doing it on the first day this week. It's just because I was away last week. So you've got like a week and 2 days or a week and a day to send in games. Of course, the topic is there in the YouTube comments. It's there in the Twitch chat. It is, fucking hell, man. Tag your territory. That's it. I don't know why. I keep forgetting. Tag your territory. Get your worker spray paint out. Spray paint in front of your army every time you go into attack. Send me your best, most nail-biting or interesting games. And that should be awesome. Information on where to send it is in the YouTube comments, and it's in Twitch chat right now. So guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. If you guys on Twitch, hang out and we'll be good. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you all tomorrow with another daily. Don't forget to hug Waterman, cook a walrus, and of course punch a garden gnome in the gonads. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye and good night. Alright.